First meteorologist Grayson Freund joins us now. We were blessed with the weather this weekend, Grayson. It was fabulous.
Yeah, 100%. And we've been in the 70s really since last Wednesday, and this is following some 90-degree days earlier in the week. So a nice stretch of some dry, nice, and comfortable weather for sure. So for today, here's a look at our high in Cedar Rapids. We made it to 78 degrees. Our normal high is right around 82, so a few degrees below that. But take a look at our low temperature. This morning, we woke up to a temperature around 56 degrees. Our normal low is around 62, so well below that. And not only have we been dealing with some cooler days, but also some kind of chillier and crisper overnights and mornings as well. Here's a look at where the rest of us were sitting today in the mid and upper 70s, 75 in Olwine, same thing in Decorah and New Hampton, just short of 80 degrees at 79 in Waterloo, 76 in Tama, 79 down in Iowa City, and 77 down in Washington. Satellite and radar right now showing quiet conditions area wide. We have some clouds overhead. That will be the story for tonight, partly cloudy with temperatures falling into the upper 50s and lower 60s. Then for tomorrow, we'll enjoy some still quiet and calm weather, a mix of sun and clouds through the day. Temperatures will stay on the cooler side in the upper 70s and potentially lower 80s for some, but of course it's always nice to start the work week with some sunshine. We've had plenty of it this weekend, but it's been more of that kind of hazy sunshine. This is because we've been dealing with the smoke coming down from the Canadian wildfires, and here's a look at our smoke map, near surface smoke. So this is kind of what we can see closer to the surface. These reds that you're seeing here off to the east over portions of Wisconsin as well as northern Illinois as well as into Michigan, these are indicating heavy levels of smoke. And because we have an easterly wind flow, that wind is going to push that smoke right overhead tomorrow. So we'll likely still be dealing with these semi-hazy conditions along with the sunshine tomorrow. But as we head into tomorrow night, we should start to see some improvements, especially heading into the day on Tuesday. But as far as humidity goes, along with temperatures, that's going to be back on the rise too this week. So for tomorrow, humidity isn't going to be all too noticeable, kind of one more day of that comfortable weather. But by Tuesday, dew points are back up in the mid 60s. Similar story for Wednesday. That's where we'll be back up in those lower 80s. And by the end of the work week, we continue to go up, not only humidity wise, but temperature wise. We'll be back up in that gross, uncomfortable, sticky range. Temperatures will be back up in the mid and upper 80s. So kind of starting to get back more to a more summer-like pattern by the end of the week. For tomorrow, though, we will stay dry. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures will rise to around 80 degrees. Humidity will be noticeable, but still pretty comfortable. Then Monday night into Tuesday, partly cloudy, lows in the lower 60s. Tuesday, starting the day dry. The models are hinting that we could see a few pop-up showers, maybe a few isolated storms develop towards the afternoon into the evening. Chances are very low, though, and so most of us should dodge this if there's even anything. We'll be keeping an eye on that. And then dry conditions continue into Wednesday. We do have a line of some activity coming early in the morning, but as that does track east, everything kind of just starts to fall apart. So not too much to worry about there. In the next few days, we'll stay dry. Temperatures still comfortable around 80 degrees tomorrow, lower 80s Tuesday, mid and upper 80s for the end of the week with some rain and storm chances coming by the weekend.